Welcome to the SLU Writing Center's mini video on reading and drafts. My name is Alyssa, and I was inspired to create this video by working with SLU writers who've come to the Writing Center with questions about reading. If you're like most students adapting to the demands of college or graduate courses and trying to balance your assignments with commitments to work, family, and friends, you've probably thought about how to get the most out of the time you spend reading for class. In this video, we'll talk about reading in drafts, an approach to reading that can help you save time and boost your comprehension. You've probably heard of the idea of writing in drafts. Usually, a paper gets better with each draft you write. The fact is that almost no one can write a perfect first draft, and that's why most good writers, including professionals, work in drafts. Drafting works for reading too. To understand how reading in drafts can work for you, let's compare the experience of reading an unfamiliar book or article to the experience of visiting an unfamiliar city. You might start to feel anxious or disoriented, which is exactly how you might feel working through the first page or two of a complex reading. Experienced travelers have learned to save themselves time and anxiety by taking a few minutes to look at a map. Experienced readers do something similar when they start their reading process with a quick and easy first draft. Doing a first draft of a reading can help take some of the pressure off of yourself. Rather than expecting to gain a comprehensive understanding your first time through, your goal is to build a foundation for understanding that will make for a more thorough and productive second read. Here are some tips for doing a first draft of a reading. One key to gaining a solid overview of an article is to focus on the most information-rich sections. Begin with the article's title and its section headings. Next, read the first 1 to 2 paragraphs and the last 1 to 2 paragraphs of the article. You can also read the first and last paragraphs of each section. Introductory paragraphs often provide a helpful overview, while concluding paragraphs provide a summation. That's why you can glean so much from them. This is also true of the first and last sentences of paragraphs. If you skim the headings and read the introductory and concluding paragraphs of an article and you still have time, read the first or the first and last sentences of each paragraph in the article too. As you do this, don't hesitate to begin marking up the text, circling repeated terms, labeling areas that you might want to focus on in your second read-through, or just writing stars, exclamation points, or question marks in the margins. Good readers write all over their texts. It's probably a good idea to decide before beginning a first draft how much time you want to spend on it. For a 20 to 30 page article, half an hour is probably sufficient. Remember, the goal here is to gain an initial understanding that you can build on when you return to the reading for a more thorough second draft. Good luck with your readings, and remember that if you have questions about reading or you want to get started on a reading with a supportive guide, come to the Writing Center. Our consultants do reading sessions too. Stay tuned for a video with tips on doing a second draft of a reading.